Up for sale on Reverb.com, we have a Gibson branded vintage case. This case originally housed a 1947 ETG-150 tenor guitar. We have another case for that, so decided to put the tenor in there. We're selling that also, but the other case is pretty cool, so I wanted to match more with the tenor. And we're going to go ahead and sell this case separately, but originally 1947 ETG. I'm not sure whether this case originally came with it, but it definitely is a vintage case. All the hinges work and everything is functional, and the best part is it looks really cool. So if you have a vintage guitar and you want to put your vintage guitar in a vintage case, we'll have the measurements on the Reverb ad. Make sure you check those measurements out compared to your guitar to make sure it fits. Last thing you want to do is buy a case that doesn't fit your guitar. But definitely does have the Gibson branded logo. And this logo is the one we're all familiar with, but the 47 ETG had the scripted logo, and Gibson's had many variations of their scripted logo, but the last variation was in 1947, and this logo came out in 1948. Not sure if this is a 48 case or something else, but please do your own research. I'm not an expert on vintage cases, whether this is a Lifton case, which is one of the manufacturers that Gibson used, or whether this is the Geib, G-E-I-B, not sure how you pronounce that, but Gibson was using primarily one of those two manufacturers around this time. This case does not have a Lifton logo or anything inside. Only marking would be the Gibson logo that I just showed you, and this is what the inside looks like. Have a little spot down here in the fabric. Overall, it's in pretty good shape. Oops, excuse me. I didn't show you the inside the accessory compartment, and everything looks pretty good for the age. It's going to have that vintage mojo vibe that we're all looking for. If you don't have a vintage guitar and you have a modern guitar and you want to put it in a cool vintage case, show up at a gig carrying this. I think you'll look cool as you go to the gig. We'll have the link for the Reverb ad in this video on YouTube. Just go to the description tab. It'll take you over to the Reverb channel, and we'll go ahead and answer any questions that you may have. If you have any, please ask them. We also click on the Franklin Exchange channel, and we have other guitars. They have a 76 Les Paul, 2003 F5-G Gibson mandolin, a few other guitars, Gibson B25. We have the 47 ETG-150. So this is from a retail location in Beaumont called Franklin Exchange. Been in business since 2001. Recently decided to sell on Reverb. So we're new to Reverb, but you can go to the Better Business Bureau and they'll show the rating in Better Business Bureau. Got really good rating in Better Business Bureau, so you can buy with confidence. This is just bought the ETG-150 and decided to part out the case and put the ETG in another really cool case. If you have any questions, please ask any questions in the Reverb. We'll go ahead and answer. Thank you very much for your time.